Astrology, a subject often dismissed today as superstition or mere entertainment, has a rich and profound history. In antiquity, it was not only a common practice but also a guiding force believed to influence the lives of both kings and commoners. Journey with us into the past to explore how the stars governed ancient civilization. In the ancient world, the line between astronomy and astrology was thin, often blurred. Celestial bodies were viewed not just as physical entities, but as divine messages. This celestial belief system began in Mesopotamia, around the early 2nd millennium BCE. Here, astrology was deeply interwoven with mythology and religion. The Babylonians meticulously documented celestial events, creating what could be considered the earliest horoscopes, where the movements of the heavens were seen as omens about earthly events. The belief was that the gods communicated through the stars. Each celestial event, whether a lunar eclipse or the position of a particular planet, was scrutinized for signs and prophecies. Rulers consulted astronomers and astrologers to predict the outcomes of wars, harvests, and plagues. It was thought that by understanding these signs, one could harness divine favor or avert disaster. The influence of Babylonian astrology spread, finding fertile ground in another ancient civilization, Egypt. The Egyptians revered the stars, believing that their deities occupied the sky and that they exercised control over human fate. The Great Pyramids themselves are thought to be aligned with celestial bodies. This reflects the profound connection between the cosmos and the earthly existence of the pharaohs, who were often seen as living gods. The Greeks were profoundly influenced by Egyptian astronomy and astrology, yet they also applied their own rational inquiry to the practice. The works of philosophers like Plato and Aristotle, who contemplated the heavens, melded with astrological thought. The Hellenistic period marked an era where astrology was elevated to new intellectual heights. It was during this time that important texts, such as Ptolemy's Tetrabiblos, were written. This work linked astrology with a systematic approach, forever influencing its practice in the Western world. Ptolemy's work built a bridge between Eastern and Western astrology, synthesizing Babylonian and Egyptian influences with Greek philosophy. His writings introduced the concept of natal astrology, which involves casting a horoscope at the moment of one's birth. This chart was thought to be the blueprint of a person's life, offering insights into their personality, motivations, and destiny. Understanding this cosmic arrangement became a way to seek deeper meaning and order in the chaos of human existence. Meanwhile, in the East, astrology flourished under the influence of different philosophies. In ancient India, which embraced what is known today as Vedic astrology, or Jyotisha, the stars were regarded as essential guides to the cycle of life. This practice, emphasized by ancient texts such as the Vedas, still holds sway over countless individuals and their life decisions, even in the contemporary world. Astrology also found its place in ancient China, where it merged with indigenous beliefs and practices. The Chinese zodiac, with its cycle of 12 animals, offered a unique celestial framework that was linked to the passage of time and human characteristics. Diviners would consult these signs to ensure alignment with the cosmic order, especially in matters of governance and agriculture. However, it's important to note that while astrology was widespread, it was not universally accepted without skepticism. Throughout history, there have been those who questioned its validity, even as it was practiced widely. Yet the sheer volume of astrological knowledge accumulated and preserved through centuries underscores its significance in ancient societies. As we reflect on the past, it's fascinating to consider how ancient peoples looked skyward for guidance and understanding. Astrology was more than idle speculation. It was a way to interpret and navigate the mysteries of the world. It provided a framework through which civilizations constructed meaning in the heavens above, deeply impacting their earthly affairs. In conclusion, astrology in antiquity was a complex and sophisticated discipline, integral to the development of human civilization. The stars and planets, far from being distant and indifferent, played a pivotal role in shaping the destinies of individuals and empires alike. Today, while we often separate science and mysticism, the ancients saw these realms as deeply interconnected, woven into the very fabric of life. And so, as we gaze up at the night sky, we follow in the footsteps of our ancestors, whose quest to understand the universe continues to inspire wonder and inquiry.